Meeting in the middle. The path is divided into 6 equal parts called sixths. Each part is 1/6 of the path from the lake to the river. When you have walked for 6 days, you've completed the whole path. You can replace 6 sixths with the number 1 when you reach the end of the path. Fractions apply to everything. A fraction is a part of a whole. A whole what? It could be a whole fish, a whole pile of fish, or a whole trip from the lake to the river. It could be a whole anything. Let's look a little bit more at fractions and how they might apply in this game and in the real world. For example, let's say we meet in the middle. To meet in the middle, go halfway to your destination. At the beginning of your travel from Fish Lake to Small River, you are at 0. You've not gone anywhere yet. At the end of your travel, you have made one whole trip. You are at 1. If you divide the trip into 2 equal parts, that is into 2 halves. At the beginning, you are at 0 halves. In the middle, you are at 1 half. At the end, you've gone 2 halves, or 1 whole. Did you notice something here? When you've walked 3 out of 6 days on the trail, or when you've walked 1 out of 2 halves on the trail, you're at the same spot. In math terms, those are called equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions have the same value. For example, if you shade 2/4 of a circle, or 1/2 of a circle, it's the same amount. Sometimes you want to change a fraction to its simplest terms. The simplest term is the equivalent fraction with the smallest numerator and denominator. For example, 4/8 equals 2/4 equals 1/2. In this example, the simplest term is 1/2. You'll often find when working with fractions that it's easiest to use a fraction in its simplest form. Doing so can make solving the problem, well, simpler.